This is a full IELTS speaking test. Part 1 starts now. What is your name
Sunjida Kabir.
and what can I call you?
Sanjida.
Alright, Sanjida, what is your hobby?
My hobby now is reading. Previously, I used to I used to have a different hobby. I used to play mobile games. It was my hobby before, and I used to watch animes. It was also my hobby before. Now, still I watch anime. It's part of my hobby, but my main hobby is reading.
Mm-hmm. So, have your hobbies changed throughout your life?
Like I said before, that before I used to like to watch anime. Still, I like to watch anime, but it's a like part-time job. It's like part-time hobby, and now my main hobby is reading. And also, previously, I used to play mobile games. That was also my hobby. Yeah, these two were my main hobbies.
So, how much time do you usually have for your hobbies?
Hmm. For reading, I want to read. Normally I set up a goal to read 30 minutes every day, and I can go up to 2 hours a day, so it may vary. Sometimes I read 30 minutes and sometimes I read 2 hours a day.
Is it a good thing for somebody to have hobbies beside their work?
Obviously, whenever you have a hobby to do things beside your main work, it's like a relaxation. So you obviously need to your mind to feel relaxed, otherwise your brain can collapse with all the overstress that you are getting from your work. So yeah, I think that reading or whatever you like to do in your free time as a hobby, you should do that.
What would you say to somebody who does not have any time for hobbies?
Hmm. No. I just talked about it in my previous answer that yeah, hobby actually makes you feel relaxed. So whenever you are feeling like you are overwhelmed with your work, hobbies they can actually make you feel relaxed. It relax your muscles, it relax your brain. So yeah, those who are overwhelmed with their work, they should actually have a hobby. They should find time to. They should have a me time, and they should do something in their free time.
Alright, let's talk about history. What did you study in history lessons when you were at school?
Sorry for my laughing. Actually, I don't like history at all, because in history we have to memorize a lot of things. We have to memorize years, we have to memorize particular people's name, a person's name. So I don't like to memorize those things. That's why I didn't like history in my school.
So, do you like history now? Do you like to study or learn about history right now?
Yeah, now actually my interest in history is growing. I am also exploring things that I didn't know before. So for example, I didn't know about Egypt and its history. Now I'm actually reading it. I am actually interested to know about their culture also. We went a fair that was held by the Egyptians, and we saw that their mummies and their like uh, like puppets, and also the jewelry. I those things actually I took fond of, and then after coming home I searched in Google. I came to know so a lot of things, and yeah, I think that
Alright.
history is actually
So,
fun
how
exploring.
often do you watch TV programs about history?
No, I don't actually watch any kind of TV program regarding history, and I don't actually watch TV at all. I browse my phone, and sometimes his lessons regarding history comes in on the news feed as I browse my phone. So that time I read. So if you read regarding nowadays, I'm regarding Egyptian history. So sometimes it comes like. And yesterday I remembered that the 10 most beautiful women came, and Cleopatra's name was there. So like that, I it come across whenever it come across on my phone. That time I read, other than that I
Alright,
don't.
thank you. Now, in part 2, I'm going to give you a topic, and you will have 1 minute to think about that topic and take notes if you wish. After that 1 minute of taking notes, you have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. Have you understood?
Yes.
All right, here is your topic. Oh, so you can start now. Your 2 minutes now.
Okay, so I would like to talk about a moment that we had to do things very quickly that time. So when we were coming to the USA, it was such a rush. I would say that the uber uber just came, and our parents were hurrying us that yeah, we have to go now. But some of the things I had to prepare, like the jackets, I wanted to take them in my hand, and also like other things. Now I don't remember exactly, but particularly I remember the jacket, because after coming here it's so cold and I didn't bring them because I forgot. That's why I remember that one particularly. And also, yeah, there's a bag that my husband had to carry, so that bag and jackets we forgot. And when we were on the uber, I just like happened to remember that time that I forgot that, and I told our parents, but we actually more than halfway, and also we have to catch the plane, so we couldn't go back. I was regretting, and both both my husband and I, we were regretting that we couldn't bring that jacket. I still remember that moment that we felt very, very frustrated that, oh my God, we went through such hassle to buy those jackets, and also we had to jammed our important things in that bag, so we couldn't bring them. So we were like lamenting on that particular thing. So yeah, we had to actually we had to hurrying up things that we had to do things quickly that time, because of the uber that person came, so we couldn't wait anymore. And also there were some guests in our house, we had to also talk to them, so
Thank
actually
you.
for
Your
that
two
we
minutes
forgot.
are up. Can you hand me the questions? Okay, so let's continue the discussion about arriving late. Unfortunately, we have to talk more about it. Do you think it's okay to arrive late when meeting a friend?
um, Sorry for my laugh, because as a female, I think female will understand and it can relate with me because they are always late. You are asking a female person that if it's okay to arrive late. So I think that as a female, I had a lot of going on when I'm getting ready. I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to like pin my hijab, and there's some last minute kind of things for females to do. So because of those things, I mostly arrive late. And I think I know it's not a good thing. I should remind them that yeah, I'm coming late, but I don't do that actually. I always call them and I'm saying that yeah, I'm 5 minutes away, wait for me.
I see. What should happen to people who arrive late for work?
As a school teacher, I know that how people are being treated when they are late. I actually never were late in my workplace, alhamdulillah for that. But I saw others who are being late at the work, and they are treated very badly. And the whole day, it's very worse for them. It's the worst for them the whole day. They are being treated the worst possible way with by others. Like
But what should happen to them, in your opinion?
Hmm. Like, I think that they should, we should let them know that yeah, you are being late and you should come quickly. And if they are not coming early, so the others, they have to do the works for them. So why they will go such length, and why they will do the other works? So it's like a burden for them. So they should know those things. We should make them understand, their colleagues should make them understand that no, they should not do that, and for them these things are happening.
All right. Can you suggest how people can make sure they don't arrive late?
In our school there's a policy that if you are late, that you have a fine. They will cut money from their monthly salary. So after that that rule was like signed and it was announced, actually like almost 100%, the percentage of coming late was zero. So I think that can be one thing. And also there can be other things, like when they are coming late, their authority, they should talk to them, they should let them know privately, not in front of others. It's like insult kind of things. I would not recommend this, but the authority, they should let them know privately that
Mhm.
they should not do that, those kind of things.
All right, let's go to a similar topic about studying and time management. Is it better to study for long periods or in shorter blocks of time?
Hmm. I think it varies to learners, because some learners, they are like they like to study for a long period of time, and some learners, they have a short attention span. They cannot be attentive most of the time, so they can like have a set of routine that 1 hour they will study, and for half an hour they will do other things. So that can happen. And for others, they can study for 6 hours without any interaction. I used to, when I was little, I could study for 6 or 7 hours without interaction, but now as a grown up, I cannot. I sometimes
Mhm.
study for 2 hours, and then I have some relaxed time.
All right, what are the likely effects of students not managing their times well to study?
Sorry, can you repeat that question?
What are some likely effects for students who cannot manage their study time well?
Hmm. It will affect their student lives there, because if they cannot study, then if they cannot study productively, it will have like in the next day they cannot actually be productive in the school. They cannot do the assignments well, or do the class work well. They cannot also be attentive in the class, because they will feel like they cannot understand, because they didn't study those things, they didn't revise those things. So yeah, it is very important as a student to go through the things, to be very attentive in your study.
What could be other effects? You talked about
Hmm.
one.
Yeah, that is one thing. And other thing is that if they will feel like they are not a part of a they are not part of the school, they will not feel like going to the school, they will be reluctant to study and also going to the school as well. So those things will happen to them, and gradually they will, like, there's also like thousands of stories that they are dropping off the school because of those things, because they cannot actually studying.
All right, how important is it for students to have enough leisure time?
Mm. I think it's very important, because sometimes they need some free time whenever they are doing some work. And there's also a leisure time, like in the school. Why it's that? Because they are having 2 or 3 class back to back consecutively, and then they should have some relaxed time, because their mind is jamming up all those ideas, all those concepts they are getting. So they are having some 15 or 20 minutes of break, and in between they can feel relaxed, and then after that again they are having some classes. So I think it's very important, so to relax their mind, and also to divert elsewhere, so that they can feel like, okay, I'm ready for another set of sessions.
Thank you. This is the end of the speaking test.